Hi guys, welcome back to Cami Creation channel. So Nolan Wells' friends, they all unfollowed him, which is absolutely insane to me. Because if you guys did not do anything to him, then why did you guys unfollow him? Also, new GPS information came out, and I put this in the video as well, as to all the locations of where he was that exact day. And all of those friends were right there on the exact times and exact day that he came up missing. And they also have the phone, and a private investigation has been launched. And if you guys know anything about Horn Island, it is absolutely nothing out there to do. But wait, it gets more wicked. They literally took him to an island where there was absolutely no cameras, no eyewitnesses. It's a deserted island where you go out there to fish, camp, and sit around a campfire. Also, the GPS also talked about how they all were there on the same times and the same day as him. They even went back to the island 3 times that same day. And the thing about this is, you guys say that you didn't do anything, but yet you all lawyered up and now you don't want to talk. You would think if these are his friends that they will want to let everyone know, hey, this is what happened. Hey, like, this is where he was last seen. This is where we last seen him. But no, instead they all lawyered up and they're not talking at all. It's just absolutely heartbreaking. Some friends, right? But no, birds of a feather flock together, and I guess they all flock to do the exact same thing.
Friends left Horn Island off the coast of Mississippi. A mom of one of the friends last week said the group left without Nolan when their boat began malfunctioning.
We're thinking, can y'all please come?
NBC News has obtained audio as part of a records request that details the group calling for towing assistance.
And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's off today.
Nolan went to the island in a boat with friends on July 4th. His body was found 2 days later. It's unclear whether Nolan was calling for towing assistance.
And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's off today.
Nolan went to the island in a boat with friends on July 4th. His body was found 2 days later. It's unclear whether Nolan was with anyone when he disappeared. This as the search for answers in the death of 18-year-old Nolan Wells continues. His family's attorneys saying they'll now work side by side with investigators to analyze Nolan's cell phone.
So everybody will be able to see at the same time.
Absolutely so sad. Prayers going out to the family. I'm praying for them. Say his name, Nolan Wells. Make them nervous, guys. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to Cami Creation channel. Peace.
Wait a minute. Unless Nolan Wells can be in 2 places at the same time, this new information just don't make no sense, and it cracks this case wide open. This is the place that Nolan Wells allegedly was unalived at, not the island. This is on land. I'm going to explain. Listen to this whole video because this new information gets crazy. Now, as we know, Nolan Wells missing after kicking it with his friends. Here are some of their names: Jax, Wyatt, Warren, Morgan. We're going to focus on Wyatt right now. Now, new witnesses are alleging that this is a pool party that was at Evan's house, one of his friends, Nolan's friends, after the 4th of July kick it when they were all on the island. And remember when all the guys were deleting their social media and scrubbing it or whatever? Guess where this picture comes from? Evan's Instagram page. This was posted after the island incident. And another thing that this confirms, if true, is remember that Nolan's dad said they searched the island and they didn't see anybody, and then a day or 2 later, a body came out of nowhere? This person is also saying this is why. They jumped Nolan, allegedly, according to this person, they jumped Nolan at this party. Wyatt and Nolan have been getting into it the whole day. Allegedly, they were drinking, and they were supposedly, the other guys were on some stuff, and they hit Nolan with a pole or something and jumped him, unalived him. So they saying after that, Nolan's body was stored in the boat, which is why, that would explain why they were cleaning the boat. An eyewitness saw them cleaning the boat at 3 a.m. in the morning at the judge's house, even though the boat owner lived somewhere else. And of course, that would also explain why there was no body when the dad went, Nolan's dad. But then on that Monday, the body showed up days later, which could have been somebody dropping the body off, and they were trying to make it look like something happened on the island to throw off what happened actually on land. and I don't like it. Allegedly, what if I told you? Wait, major update on Nolan. So you're telling me the news and police lied that Nolan's friends did not give back his phone to the mom. The mom had to track the phone down and go to the friend house and make them give the phone back.
Honestly, for both instances, it was a runaround because I know she had issues getting his phone as well. And she ended up calling me, and I think I spoke with her whether she put me on speakerphone, and I was like, hey, yes, I'm Christine, I'm Nolan's mom. You need his phone, we're trying to find him.
Where both his Snapchats have been wiped of everything that happened that day in conversation. Then they lied about not knowing where Nolan car keys was to the where they homegirl said, Cap, the keys is on top of the Xbox. She seen him put it there. And his homeboys had to go get it. The dad took a boat to the island on July 5th to try to find his body. They could not find it. He went missing July 4th. But he magically appeared July 6th? There were people on the island and all. No one seen a body float. On July 6th, when no one was there, that's when the body appeared? Yo, do you think we stupid? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what Mississippi Sheriff Department got going on. But at this point, a higher power needs to investigate this. Bring the FBI or private investigators. Because clearly the Sheriff Department got some other means.
Just so we're clear, if my child goes out with y'all, and everyone returns but my child, and there's not a clue as to where my child is to later find out my child is gone, I'm not gonna be the only one crying. Your mom is this too, because I'm putting all you motherfuckers on a fucking t-shirt.
This is what happened. They all went to the island to party. Then they came back to another party at a pool. Then they killed the black dude at the pool. Then they took his body back to the island. The sheriffs know it, the judges know it, and everybody involved knows it. But now what are they using? They're using DARVO. What is DARVO? DARVO is deny, attack, and reverse the accuser and the victim, right? Now they're claiming, oh, the judge is a victim, right? Oh, we're victims now. We're getting judged. It's all fucking bullshit, man. You know what's going to come out of this Nolan Wells murder story? How corrupt our courts and law enforcement are. That's what's going to come out. Because no matter what the Illuminati does going forward, it will all be exposed. The awakening is happening, right? It is the apocalypse, which means your eyes open. It's not Armageddon. So you watch what happens with this Nolan Wells story. First of all, this is a satanic ritual to try and start a race war. That's it. And now all the lies are coming out. Oh, we just found his body washed up on the beach. No, his body was beat to shit, man. Right? So what are we really learning here, people? Yeah, did they kill a black man? Yes. Why? To start a race war. Why? Because they're fucking corrupt, and that's what the Illuminati does, man. Just like when I...
The autopsy of Nolan Wells is allegedly supposed to happen today. And I got a little bit more information for y'all. These are the Instagrams of Nolan's friends that left him for dead. Well, fuck left him for dead. They killed him. This is Jax, Eric, Warren, Wyatt, who I keep getting information that they deactivated their Instagrams, but they're not deactivated. They just are set on private mode. And all of these boys have lawyered up. They lawyered up like yesterday. But I think people don't realize this just happened on the 4th of July. They are already lawyered up. For what, though? You didn't do anything. Why are you lawyered up? They had a fight with Nolan right before he died. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. For what? I don't know. So an altercation happened before they were fighting. I mean, before he died. And remember, these are teenage boys. They was drinking and all that. And when white boys drink, they get real racist. You know how, like, they say a sober mind or whatever the fuck they say. There's also some misinformation out there like, oh, one of their friends' moms is a judge. That is partly true. It's not his mom, it's his stepmom, and it's her Facebook. Now, this is Ashley Cole. I know the picture's a little bit blurry, but this is her Facebook. These are the kids of judges, doctors. Oh, let me show y'all Warren's dad. Hold on. This is Warren's dad. Hey, Ben. He's a doctor in emergency medicine. These kids are the kids of doctors, lawyers, judges. So if you think for a moment that justice is going to be served in this instance that we all have seen time and time again, you can think again, baby. Also, when I addressed the story, his friends was telling like, oh, he stayed behind for a girl. This is what happened. The girl name is Katie, right? Here's the thing, though. Y'all can say what y'all want about the girl. Oh, who is this girl? Her name Katie. Her picture right there. He met Katie. He did not know Katie before that day. He met Katie. They talked. They chilled for a second. But Katie separated from him and, assumed he was going to go back with his friend. Katie's story is the only story that did not change. His friend's story changed. First, they said, oh, we thought he got a ride. Then they said, oh, we thought he left with a girl. Katie's story has been consistent the entire time. And she's the only one cooperating with authorities. All the other people got lawyers. Now, this is a message from Katie's mom. She posted it on Facebook. On TikTok, they were saying, it's real encrypted. Why did your brother-in-law have to go get her? Y'all can read it and do what y'all want with it. See if she's telling the truth or not. Allegedly, the autopsy is being done today, but this is my suggestion to his mom: get your own autopsy. Get your own autopsy done. Hire your own private investigator, because you let them people do it, they're going to fuck you over more than you already have. I couldn't even sleep last night researching this information about Nolan. It was unsettling. So I can only imagine how the mom feels. She lost her son. Do your own autopsy. Get your own private investigator, because these people are going to bury your son more than you already have to. They are going to bury this like they do every other story that happens just like this. I know y'all remember this. Remember that black girl went to a sleepover with all her white friends and never came the fuck back? None of the friends don't know we still don't know what happened to that lady. They don't know what happened. Nobody know nothing. Just gone. All we know is she went to a sleepover with all her white friends, bitch, and never returned. They also want to add, they killed him early in the day on the 4th of July and then continued to party, drink, and watch the fireworks later that night. It's not like, oh, they killed him and then went home. They killed him and continued to party during the 4th of July. They killed him earlier in the day, continued to drink, continue later on, watch the fireworks, high-five each other like nothing fucking happened. Like they did not just kill their friend. These fucking white people are crazy.